Man, that was a fun one. Somebody's smiling upstairs right now, that's for sure. Fierce fans, our next fight of the evening is sponsored by FST Filtration. What is the right filter for your home? Go to fstfiltration.com, take the 2-minute air filter quiz to find out. Find and order your air filters in 5 minutes or less at FST Filtration. This fight is a professional women's catchweight bout scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds, and when the fight begins, the referee in charge will be Dave Selyestead. Introducing the first fighter to the cage, fighting out of the blue corner. She holds a professional record of 1 win and 2 losses and weighed in at 156 pounds. Fighting out of Team American Combat Gym and Team Barber MMA. Fierce fans, make some noise and welcome to the cage, Miranda, the She-Hulk Barber.
I'll admit it.
All the way from Boca Raton, Florida, making her fierce debut, she is Miranda Barber. The highly skilled boxer makes the walk to the cage for the first time since her appearance in the PFL back in August of 2021. But during that time away, Miranda has been busy boxing. 7 matches, including a bare-knuckle title fight back in October of last year. Joel, she's been away from the sport of MMA for a short amount of time, but she's been honing in on her skills in other places, specifically with bare-knuckle boxing. How would you say that skill set transfers to MMA?
You know, fighting is fighting. Either way you look at it, fighting is fighting, you know, and I'm excited for this fight. Boxing is something that I've actually taken a huge interest in as well, so I'm excited to see her display of her boxing skills here and see what she can do here in the Fierce Cage as well.
She's going to be facing Xasha Lopez, and 4 of Miranda's fights going into this one, or all 3 of her opponents have been debuting opponents. Xasha is the same as them. All debuting opponents. It's tough to fight someone who's debuting. You don't know as much about them, considering they are pros, but you don't know what level they are at.
Yeah, so that's going to be something interesting that we see. And we know Xasha Lopez is hungry, making her pro debut. She's going to, I'm looking for big things from Xasha today. We all saw her last fight. She completely had some fireworks in that. So with the new tools as a professional, it's going to be interesting to see how she adapts.
We're going to bring her out right now. Jackson Hoops has got that.
I'm about to say a true thing. Yeah. You was popping back when I should wore you change. Goddamn, you change.
And introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. She's making her professional debut and weighed in at 168 pounds. Fighting out of Team Link Utah Training Center. Fierce fans, make some noise and welcome to the cage, Xasha Lopez.
Back-to-back wins headed into her pro debut. Enter Xasha Lopez, the fighter out of Team Link, makes the jump to pro following an impressive split decision win over Nicole Funga last April. And Jason, she may just now be making her pro debut, but she took her first fight at 20 years old and had 6 fights canceled over the course of her amateur career. She's been waiting for this moment for a very long time.
She's been waiting for a long time. She's a super aggressive fighter. She likes to throw hands. She's good on the ground. I'm curious to see what changes she's made from that Funga fight. It went to a decision. It was a split decision, if I remember right. Great back and forth fight, so we know she can go the distance. Let's see how she handles a stand-up fighter in Barber, because from what we know of Barber, she's going to want to keep this fight standing.
She's got Eric Iman, our other broadcast partner, the one who called Joe Haro's fight just a couple of months ago, with us. So he is in that corner. Someone specifically in the other corner for Miranda Barber. Jason, you got that.
Yeah, so Ludy Alves is actually in the corner of Miranda Barber. And those of you that watched the Fierce Challenger Series, when Ludy Alves fought for the Fierce Challenger Series, Barber was in her corner. So they obviously are traveling up here together. And so we'll be curious to see how this all plays out.
Xasha Lopez's last loss dates back to July 28th of 2018. Quite the win streak that she was on as an amateur. She enters here 0-0 as a professional, the lone fighter making their professional debut here tonight. It is Xasha Lopez for Team Link facing off against Miranda Barber.
This is why I couldn't be a fighter, because if I saw any one of these girls at the weigh-in or anybody I'm having to fight, I'm just not fighting. Like I'm scared. I don't want to do that.
That's funny. That is funny to hear, Jason. That's why you're right here next to me in the broadcast.
That's why I got you, Joharo.
Yeah.
Xasha Lopez, the number 9 Utah female pound-for-pound fighter, entering the cage right now. A fan favorite for sure as she gets quite the buzz from the Maverik Center. Lopez out of Team Link, Barber out of American Combat Gym, traveling over from Boca Raton, Florida, alongside Ludy Alves, who contested for the featherweight for the strawweight championship earlier tonight.
And here we go, guys. Nice jabs going back and forth from Barber and Xasha.
Miranda Barber, 2-1 in bare knuckle boxing, 3-4 in standard boxing, 4-3 amateur MMA career from 2015 to 2018, and 1-2 as a pro. Slick head kick there, landed by Barber.
I'll be curious as this fight progresses, how will Sasha's conditioning stand up? I know she had a hard time. She missed weight yesterday. That's why this fight is at a catch weight. So it's really good to see how the conditioning is. So far, so good. She's throwing some leather.
Joel, it seems like Barber is trying to almost lure Xasha in.
Almost a little bit, yeah. She's kind of hanging her hands down a little low, kind of sticking her chin out to kind of get a reaction from her, trying to create have her to strike and cause a miss so that she can return. Should be interesting to see how this all plays out.
Xasha trying to utilize those leg kicks. A nice
right hand that connected.
Nice counter by Barber. Now this is Sasha's world right here if this gets to the ground.
Oh, there it goes. She slipped out.
For Xasha, as an amateur, 2 KO, TKOs, and 1 split decision are her wins. Again, making her pro debut here tonight.
Looks like both ladies want a counter punch.
Barber switching her stance up from orthodox to southpaw.
Big overhand by Xasha connected. Doesn't look like it did anything.
Xasha Lopez never been finished in her fight career.
Barber on the aggressive attack. Trying to make something happen here.
It's almost like a mirror image of each other.
Yeah.
One does one thing and the next one does the same thing back. Very similar styles from both ladies.
I feel like they're still trying to feel each other out.
Nice clip on the chin there.
Shots and not try to rush into anything crazy too. So.
And they're both big counter punchers. You see Barber throwing that right hand.
Xasha returning with that right hook as well. Almost set up that spinning back fist. Joel, you know a little bit about that.
A little bit. I've also been on the receiving end of those before too, so always very sneaky for sure.
Three 5-minute rounds slated here for this catchweight bout.
Nice combination from Xasha there. Getting in and out.
Now Barber shooting for the takedown. I thought we'd see the opposite.
Attacking from the top is Barber. And going to the back is Barber as well. Up against the cage is Xasha. Applying pressure is Barber.
Nice knee from Xasha there. Like to see her get an underhook on that, throw that underhook there on her right side and try to create a reversal there.
Xasha,
now they separate.
Sasha's nice knee to the head there. Able to separate and back at the center of the cage for the final 35 seconds of this round.
Really impressive first round from both ladies. They both have landed hard shots.
Landing on the chin is Xasha Lopez, returning is Barber.
Curious to see how this elevation is affecting Miranda Barber.
That's a good point, Joel. Oh, she just took a big
got,
shot.
Yeah.
Big left hand by Xasha Lopez, and she's got her up against the cage. She's landing bombs.
Yeah, looks like Miranda's a little rocked there.
Xasha Lopez lands a huge shot on the chin to close out round number 1 and wakes up this crowd just a little bit. Jason, your thoughts on that?
I think Xasha just stole that last round with that last flurry. It looked super even going into that last 10 seconds, and Xasha hurt her with those shots. If I'm a judge, which I'm not, I got to give that first round to Xasha Lopez with that finish. Super impressed with her striking. She got right up from that takedown. There was nothing on that takedown. Barber looked good as well. I feel like the more damaging shots came from Xasha Lopez.
We're going to go over to this cushion for the final 35 seconds of this round.
Really impressive first round from both ladies. They both have landed hard shots.
Landing on the chin is Xasha Lopez, returning is Barber.
Curious to see how this elevation is affecting Miranda Barber.
That's a good point, Joel. Oh, she just took a big shot.
Yeah.
Big left hand by Xasha Lopez, and she's got her up against the cage. She's landing bombs.
Yeah, looks like Miranda's a little rocked there. Round 2 brings us.
Round number 2 of a possible 3. Xasha Lopez out of Team Link, Miranda Barber out of American Combat Gym.
Xasha's got to be feeling confident after the end of that first round. And,
ooh, nice clinching knees there from Miranda.
In for the takedown is Barber. Xasha trying to sprawl. To the back, Xasha goes.
Phenomenal sprawl. Way to stop that takedown.
She got her seatbelt grip there, trying to take her down again. She does.
Xasha applying more pressure. Barber up against the cage, Xasha. Landing punishing blows from the top. Barber doing everything she can to get back up. Joel, what is Xasha doing right now to keep Miranda down?
She's doing a really good job at controlling the head there, controlling her posture, keeping it broken down. Now Miranda's got one of her arms on the other side of her head there. It may put her into some danger to a guillotine there, but Xasha's taking advantage, landing those powerful knees there.
She landed a big knee to the head.
Xasha looking to take it back down to the ground. Miranda's got to sprawl her legs a little bit wider there to try to break that grip around her legs there so she doesn't get taken down.
Some elbows from the top for Miranda Barber. Xasha trying to search in on that single leg, able to get it.
Really impressed with the performance from Xasha tonight. She looks very good tonight.
Looking to pass is Xasha, trying to get to the side control or half guard there as she pulls half guard.
This is actually where I felt Xasha needed to take the fight, but after that first round, she's looking great on her feet.
Yeah, I feel like Sasha's really developed her MMA game from standing on the feet to going back down to the ground.
Setting something up here, Joel.
Looks like she's trying to isolate that arm there.
Finding ways to escape is Barber. Finding ways to attack is Lopez.
Staying heavy on that, on her side there, controlling her opposite side hip so she can't get up that easily. And staying on top of her, keeping that seatbelt grip.
How much is that weight difference playing right now, Joel? There was about a 13-pound difference in weight last night at the weigh-ins.
Barber weighing in at 156 pounds. Xasha weighing in at 168 pounds. 12-pound difference.
My
Yeah,
math was a little off.
it could definitely play a factor into the game, especially with how well she's taken her down. Maybe a little bit stronger than her.
Miranda looking for an arm-in guillotine from here.
Doesn't look like she has much.
Looking to pull the guard there with her arm-in guillotine. She looks like she may have some sort of a good grip there. You can see her trying to keep her control there as well, staying nice and composed.
She's holding on to that head. If Sasha pops that head out, you know she's going to be raining elbows and punches.
Yeah, she's going to be in trouble if she pops that head out.
And
Looks like she abandoned that guillotine attempt there. Now Sasha's trying to posture up and land some shots down.
High on the guard is Barber. Sasha trying to open it to subsequently land some shots. Going to the body is Sasha. Great camera work here, able to see a couple angles. And Joel, in this situation, what does Barber need to do to separate and get up?
Exactly what she's trying to do, trying to get those feet on her hips, trying to create some space, and trying to avoid what's happening right now, unfortunately.
I think Barber's hurt.
Yeah, I was going to say, I believe Barber may be hurt.
Barber lost her mouthpiece amidst the ground and pound, able to get it back in, but a little bit of an awkward scenario right there. Sasha looking to potentially flatten out Barber here. Barber doing a great job defending. Joel, she's a little high.
She is a little high. If Barber could tripod up and maybe shake her up over the top, but it looks like Sasha has now settled her position and looking to finish this fight.
Final moments here.
Big shots from Sasha, and it's over.
There's the stoppage.
And a pro debut to be remembered for Xasha Lopez and Team Link. 6 years fighting MMA and continues to get better. The crowd is on their feet. Proud for the Utah native and Xasha Lopez, able to get the ground and pound finish here in round number 2. Eric Iman lifting up Xasha as she gets her first win as a professional and continues her unbeaten streak of nearly 5 years.
What a performance from Xasha Lopez. Able to find the finish there, staying composed, and finding her position there, you know. Stopping Miranda from trying to escape from that, and found the finish.
She gets it done in very impressive fashion here tonight. And it's going to be exciting to see what she does next, where she goes, and who she fights. We are ready to go over for the official decision with Jackson Hoops.
Fierce fans, referee Dave Salyuset has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes 46 seconds of the second round, declaring the winner by TKO out of the red corner, Xasha Lopez!
You gotta come to the other side. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner tonight, Xasha Lopez. Xasha, that was a phenomenal performance. The first round, it seemed like it was back and forth. You had her hurt. How confident were you going into that second round?
Felt pretty confident going into that second round. I felt like I wasn't tired quite yet, so I was ready to give it my all.
What was the game plan coming into the fight? Were you trying to get her to the ground? Did you want to stand with her, knowing her background and bare knuckle and boxing?
the game plan was to take her to the wall, take her down, and do ground with her.
Well, your striking looked phenomenal. So now you're 1-0 as a pro. What's next for you?
Hopefully another pro fight.
I'm sure we can make that happen for you.
Thank you.
Are there any sponsors, anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, let me see if I can remember them all. Okay.
Read the shirt.
Yeah, thanks. I want to thank Gigs Tavern out in Ogden, Sander Footwind, Fiesta Genie, Advanced Real Estate, Heavy Hitters, the other side of the Beehive, and then right now, Rooter.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for your winner, Xasha Lopez.